Hello everybody, my name is Matti and I'm going to explain you my favorite game called EQUILIBRIX Connect. So let's do it right now. You can see a layout for 2 players, which consist on 3 bases in each color. And that is the objective of the game. You have to connect all 3 of them with a continuous chain of your stones, of your pieces, faster than your opponent. But I will show you later how it looks. Let's focus now on the default position of your pieces. You need one triangular and one biangular piece in your color, and in a symmetry to the center, your opponent has the same, but it does not have to look like this. It's up to you which position you come up for. Each game it can look differently, so next time we will start from such a default position. Next game we can try this one. So there are really like thousands of ways. It does not have to touch your base already. It's better to start where is a space, and then you can spread to all directions. This game is based on dicing. On those customized dice, you can see 2 parameters. One is shape, and the second one is position. So we do have a triangular or biangular pieces, and then there is always a pair, 2 positions, and we have to follow the relationship. So our task, our quest is to follow the instructions, and the instruction says which piece and where it can be placed, because one of those is a mother. That's the piece already on the board, and the second one is the place where you can place a newborn one. So if I am a yellow and I roll this, I have to use a triangular biangular piece like this one. Oh, let's focus. This one close to a mother of the same shape. So, and respecting the 120 degrees in between. So I can place it here, or I can place it here, or here, and the 4th option is here. So it's an analogy. If I roll a triangular, I have to make a new birth which is triangular, close to the triangular mother, and respecting the formation, the position. So you have 2 dice, which means that it's a double turn. It's up to you in which order you will play both of these steps. And after playing both, you just pass it to your opponent, and the game goes until somebody connects all 3 bases. It's not a snake. You don't have to follow any like head or tail. It's more like octopus, and the more mothers, the more pieces you have on the board, the more options you have to spread. So it's super open, and it's only up to you where you want to place your new stones. The only exception in the game is beginning. Who begins has just half turn, so just place one of those dice. Then it's no advantage and no disadvantage to start. You know what I mean? So if I begin, I roll both, choose one, and play only one, and that's it. And from this moment, it's only double turns for the rest of the game. So let's show a definition of a connection. 2 pieces are considered as connected if they look with the corner to the middle of the flower. So this is kind of a crossroad or a knot, connecting all 12 fields around. So these two are connected through this, and the winning position can look, for example, like this, because each big piece, the base, has 2 points, and it is sufficient just to connect one of those. Just one is good. So now we already connected 2 bases, but we need 3. So this would be, ta-da, the red one won. It would be only a game about speed and about the effectiveness, how fast I can reach this final connection, but it's not, because like I showed you in unboxing video, there is this like super important element of surrounding, and you can see 6 different options how you can kill your opponent's stone in between during the game, just by forming one of those attacker's formations. The white is always the attacker, and the dark piece in between, if it's opponent's piece, it has to be removed from the game, like killed, like surrounded. So this is available for both of players. So anytime you do one of those surrounding situations, you just say, look, that's it, and you can do it. For example, as a red one, if you roll this on a dice, which means 2 triangular pieces, you can place it from this mother right here, right? It's a normal like turn, which ends like this. So you already surrounded your opponent's triangular piece. So this one is removed from the game, and not only the red one kind of stopped or blocked the yellow one, but he gained a bonus action for that. So each time you kill your opponent's piece, you can actually go on and keep placing. And so your bonus action you just earned, it's not re-rolling. You have to repeat the last step. So if I used this formation for surrounding and for killing, I will play the same step one more time. So now the red one can place as a bonus action one more triangular piece, for example here. And if this bonus action would lead to another surrounding, it would be another bonus, and so on and so on. And it's endless chain of reactions until you run out of your stock. What is important is the sequence, the timing, because if there is already surrounded field, it's allowed to place it afterwards, voluntary, into the already trapped, already surrounded field, because those attacker formations do not count retrospectively. Only at the moment of when the attacker plays the stone, you can kill. Afterwards, does not work. So it's pretty smart to place it in between, because it's kind of safe house, safe path through. It cannot be killed anymore with this. It can be killed with the others, yes, but not with this. So it's smart. There is one more way, one more situation, or one more option how we can re-kill it. It's because I did not say that you have option B. Option B, how you can use your die roll. It's called reverse action, reverse turn. Each time you want, or if you have to, you can just say, okay, I will not build the formation I rolled. Now I want to destroy it. So instead of building, it's a standard birth, placing one piece. You already know that. You can say, I will use my action, I will use my turn as destructing this. So you can show you have it on the board already, and you can take one back to your hand. Kind of like magic situation, because then you are adding a very important piece to your stock, because you already like are running out of those resources, and you also open the conflict, and with the second eye you can just place it back if it's like allowed. If you roll, for example, the same, it can be just placed immediately back and re-kill, re-surround this piece, gaining a bonus action as a reward. So always count with this option B, making a reverse action instead of placing a new stone. Okay, so that's it. I would just love to show you the free player game. It works exactly the same. You just need 2 bases of each color, like across the board, looking straight forward. So objective is to connect not 3 but just two sides of the board. There is only one like different feel, different mood, because you have to count with automatic coalitions. You can always use your opponent's pieces to create like a double color coalition, A plus B, to kill the C player. So it's not clear who is who, because you can do something like this. For example, I'm here as a black one, and I will roll an option to place a triangular skipping one field. It's this. So I'm allowed to place a newborn right here. And it leads to removing this piece, because together the red and the black created this standard most common surrounding, like you already know, and this must be removed out of the game. One more situation. If it's a last piece of the last biangular piece of the yellow one, and then the yellow roll biangular, and he has nothing to follow, no like mother piece. This situation, it's called imaginary birth, and he can just place it anywhere without any limitation. So by killing the last piece of that particular shape, you are kind of gaining your opponent some advantage. Yeah, so that's it. That was a brief explanation of EQUILIBRIX Connect. And now it's time to get your own personal experience, which I would personally recommend. This game is worth trying. I personally do have more than like 300 games already played, and it's still strategic fun. So thank you for your attention, and stay tuned to the Matty Moves vibe.